Thanks for clicking on to the late edition of Vogan's European Outlook. It's Tuesday, the 7th of August. Very long time since I last did a video, and I do apologise for that. A lot of stuff has been going on in my personal life, and well, since that, there has been, of course, a lot of weather to speak about as well. Probably the warmest summer since '76 across the British Isles. Another day in the 30s today for southeast England. But that fresh air that's been now pushing its way southeast over the British Isles will actually cover London and the southeast of England through the course of tomorrow. So a 10-degree difference in temperature for London, East Anglia tomorrow compared to what we've seen today. And of course, the Icelandic trough, which has been very weak this summer so far, now starting to have a little bit more influence, pushing the heat in the eastern and central Europe. And of course, we're starting to see that trough deepen and dig further south as well. So even the heat across Siberia, which has been relentless and very, very intense indeed. Not so much the whole summer, but of course just the last couple of weeks in particular. Of course, June and July really wasn't too bad down there, of course, but different story further north. So we are going to see that trough deepen, dig, spread as fresh Atlantic air across the western half of Europe through the latter half of this work week, and that will be pushing the heat all the way into northwestern Russia. One interesting factor to speak about, folks, is the fact that this trough, according to the models, doesn't hold on for a significant amount of time. So this looks as if it may be another blip, another brief spell of cooler and settled weather, because what we're going to start to see is that trough starts to lift into Scandinavia, and we have stronger high pressure over the Atlantic. That then pushes into the UK as we go into next week. So you even notice here on Saturday a bit of a change in the overall solution. We originally had the trough over the UK, keeping things cool and settled. Now we've got a little bit more ridging over the UK and Ireland here during the course of Saturday and Sunday. Then we've got another feature here that kind of starts to strengthen a little bit as it pushes into the UK. That will bring another spell of cooler, fresher, more unsettled conditions across the UK. Then that lifts out, and then you notice here that we've got a building of heights to the west. That then pushes in, and then we're going to start. Initially, we're going to see northwesterly winds kick in around the top of that area of high pressure, so keeping things reasonably comfortable. Nothing particularly warm or hot, should I say. Of course, the mid-April sun or the mid-August sun still very, very powerful indeed. So even though you might have a northwesterly airflow, you could still see temperatures into the low to mid-20s, especially across southern parts of the UK. But as that area of high pressure starts to kind of build overhead, that's when you start to heat the air once again across the British Isles. We shut down the winds, plenty of hot sunshine, and of course you start to build the heat within that air mass itself. What's interesting is the model indicates that this holds in place over the UK as we push through the remainder of the month. So it looks as if we are going to maintain high pressure, not low pressure. So this looks as if it's going to be a blip, and then we are going to resume back to summer-like weather once again. Not as hot as what we've seen. Of course, you couldn't get much hotter than what we've seen, but certainly we are going to shut the Atlantic down once again and bring back warm sunshine to end the month of August here. So very interesting times to come, and enjoy that cool while it lasts. Hope you have a great day, and I'll be back the next couple of days, hopefully with more. Bye for now.